This is where we stand.
Memorize your charts, kids.
Hey yo, the platform, now prepare yourself for invasion. Space Station Earth, we have a base of operation. Cross-trained for prose, combat, and pancreation. This is verbal anime, graphic animation. Relativity, balance, stability. It's flexibility, talent, agility. Rocker shift modes, that's word to mode 2. Hot like cold red or cold is cold blue. Quick to be like, somebody pass me a mic. Watch my back, cats will hit you with spikes. Still down to build, battle ready to rock. But since most the cattle, I brand them like livestock. These strange days, I rock the mic insane. Energy ain't created or destroyed, it's changed. The dilated peoples hit you with the big bang. And theories that the red shift couldn't explain. The platform. The platform takes respect to perfect the art form. In times of battleground where rappers get their hearts torn. The platform takes respect to perfect the art form. In times of battleground where rappers get their hearts torn.
Cause when I step on, step off to bounce, my last impression left. Crowd reaction counts. Word War II. Platform, the nicest flows. I know my hunger's real. One more time. Yo, my motto, I didn't write but this I quote. It ain't where you put your words, it's where you don't. End quote. And with this on track, I bring flows more red than black hockey cats. I never got checked due to lack of respect. We could go hit for hit till one of us hit the deck. Then after that, the crowd will react to the future we are, the magnetic attract. 2020, confusing new laws. See me young on VH1 before they were stars. That was the time, my life in my prime. Science and theories are dropping rhymes on time. It's the platform.
I proclaim the dilated platform, the freshest. Dilated platform, the freshest. Platform, the freshest. Platform, the freshest. Dilated platform, the freshest.
Where rappers get their hearts torn.
Un contrat enfance et un contrat temps libre pour les ados, avec l'ambition d'améliorer les actions municipales concernant les activités et les loisirs.
Plutôt que d'être simplement un consommateur tout simple.
Et pour accompagner ces actions, la Caisse d'allocation familiale du Puy-de-Dôme épaule depuis une quinzaine d'années plusieurs villes, comme aujourd'hui celle de Thiers.
close, but keep your enemies closer, 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 closer.